Good morning, everybody. Happy Thursday. I hope you guys are having a fantastic week so far. My name is Sarah, and I'm the Health and Fitness Specialist in McLean, Virginia. And today I'm going to be taking you guys through a banded strength and mobility workout. So for today, all you're going to need is just a circular resistance band. We're not doing anything like super strenuous. It's more strength focused today than mobility focused, but we're going to get a nice warm up in. 2 circuits of 3 exercises. We're going to go through both of them twice, and then we're going to get a nice good cool down in. So I hope you join me, and please have a bottle of water with you as well. The weather is getting warmer, so I want you guys to stay as hydrated as possible. So for our warm up, we're going to go ahead, put the hands over the head, and we're just going to start with 10 good mornings. So hands are going to come to the back of the head, hips are going to send back like you're touching a wall behind you, knees are softly bent, not locked out. And we're just gonna go for 10 good mornings, getting a nice stretch in the hamstrings, nice elongation in the upper back from the hands on the head, using the glutes and the core to stabilize us as we come back in to standing. Give me 3 more here. And last one. Awesome. So we're gonna do just some nice arm circles. We're gonna do only single arm circles today, just because we are going to be doing a lot of external rotation. So we're going to start coming forward for 10, and then we're going to go backwards for 10 on each arm. And last one, and we'll go backwards, trying to remain as tall as possible through the chest, really loosening up our shoulders, our pecs, and our back. And last one here. Switch arms, coming forward first. And 2, and 1. And reverse backwards. One more, and last one. Awesome job, guys. So from here, we're going to do what I like to call a runner stretch, or a standing calf stretch, hip flexor stretch. So we're going to separate our feet like we're going to drop into a lunge, but we're going to press through our back heel here and lean through the hips forward as we press over this front knee. So we're pressing the back heel down into the ground to get that calf stretch going, and then we're pressing through the hips to get our hip flexors opened up for a little double whammy action here. Gonna hold this for about 10 seconds. If you'd like to incorporate arms into this, you can do a pec opener here too, just to open up the chest, the core as well. It is a little bit harder on your balance to do this. You can press through the elbows here if you'd like. Hands behind the head, whatever feels good for you. Hands on the hips, hands down by your side, whatever feels good for you. All right, come on out of this. And we will drop the other leg back, pushing down through the heel and through the hips. Stretching out through the upper body if you'd like. 4, 3, 2, 1, relax. All right, so that was our warm up. I hope y'all are feeling good as we get started with our first circuit of exercises. So go ahead and grab your circular band. And the first position we're going to have the band in is going to be around the middle of our foot. So we're going to wrap it around the middle of the foot, step into it, stick the other foot in there, and relax. So from here, we're going to end up doing knee drives against the band. So I'm going to be starting with my right leg. I'm going to step it slightly in front of my left leg so I can go ahead and start that weight shift now. And then I'm going to pull up against the band and return slow and controlled. Flex the foot on the way up. Really activate and strengthen those hip flexors here and our balance as well. We're going to go for 5 on each leg here. So give me 3, 2, last one. Good. All right, same thing here. Left foot stepping out slightly in front of the right foot to start the weight shift. Drive up against the band, down, slow and controlled. Power up, return, slow and controlled. And last one here. Awesome job. So now we can step further into our band, and it's going to come up above our knees. I chose a really strong band today because I wanted to challenge myself, but it does make it a little bit harder to get on the skin when it's humid outside. Okay, so next exercise we're going to do is called the knee knocker. So we're going to be in this athletic position here, not necessarily a squat, but knees are bent, hips are set back, our weight is in our heels. And what we're going to do is we're going to cave one knee in at a time to loosen the resistance and then press against it. So it's going to rotate in and out. This is really good for our hip external rotation, along with forcing that internal rotation as well. All right, switch legs. And last one here. And then from here, we're going to go into a double knocker for 5. Good. And relax. So working our external rotation there in our hips. Should have worn leggings today. That is nothing but a thing. All right. So from here, we're going to do a squat hold with an in and out tap. So we're going to drop into a squat, tap the foot, tap the foot, tap the foot for 10 total reps here. Really working those glutes, the quads, whole lower body, honestly. For 3, 2, 1, relax. All right, so dropping that band back down onto the feet. Take a second, grab a drink of water, reset for a second before we go back into our knee drives. I don't know about you guys, but I'm happy the haze is kind of gone. We got some blue skies going on today. Very excited for a beautiful weekend here in Virginia. And we're going to get started again in 3, 2, 1. Step the right foot out in front of the left. Drive. Turn slowly. And last one here. Switching legs, left foot stepping out in front of the right slightly. Shift the weight into the right leg in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. And last one. Good job. All right, stepping back into the band. Working it up above the knees. Maybe. For our knee knockers here. So, athletic stance. Knees are bent. Hips are sunk back. Weight is in the heels. Internal and external. Here we go. Oh, I already messed up. I was alternating legs. And last one. All right, switch. Small movement, big impact here. I know you feel it in your glutes. Glutes are burning, thighs are burning. Last one. And double knocker here. So let it pull in, push out. 4 and 5. Relax for a second before we go back into our squat taps. All right, in 3, 2, 1, find a nice squat. Sinking back into the heels here. Knees are over our toes. Hips are sunk back. Weight is in our heels. As we tap, tap. Two more here. And relax. All right, that's it for the lower body circuit. Step out of the band carefully, please. Take a sip of water. We're going to take about 10 seconds before we head into our second circuit. So this next circuit is upper body focused with a lot of focus on our external rotation. Very exciting stuff. Will burn, but that means we're getting better. All right, so our first exercise is going to be called a robot row with a prisoner raise. So we're going to have our band up around our wrists or slightly above the wrists, whatever feels comfortable for you. Arms are going to come parallel. We're going to bend over at the waist, row back towards us, raise here, raise. Stay put, out, in, raise, up, down, relax, out, in, up, raise, down, relax. So the main purpose of this exercise is to work our external rotators by applying pressure to the outside of this band and not letting it pull our wrists in. If having the resistance band is too much for you, you can do all of it from parallel here. Just making sure elbows are tucked by the side, pushing forward, pulling back, raising up, thumbs up, here, down, almost like you're doing a robot dance. Here, doing great, out, in, up, press, good. All right, give me 2 more of those. Pulling in, up, raise, down, out, in, up, raise, down. Awesome job, y'all. All right, so from here, we're actually going to take our wrists out of the band. We're going to hold it with our hands on the inside of the loop, and we're going to be doing a back squeeze. Basically, like you're trying really hard to open a bag of chips and you're squeezing your shoulder blades in the back like you're holding a $100 bill between your shoulder blades and you cannot drop it. So we're gonna pull towards our chest, squeezing here, relaxing. For 10 reps here. From the back, seeing the shoulder blade action here. Squeeze, 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 relax. Squeeze, 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 relax. All right, let's do 4 more. And last one here. Good. Relax. All right, let's take a couple seconds, take a deep breath, get a sip of water if you need before we head into our last exercise of the circuit, which is going to be bicep curls. So we're going to stick our arms back inside of the band. For this one, going to set up similarly to the robot rows. If you have a watch on like I do, have the band slightly above it. So arms are going to come to parallel, elbows are going to tuck to our sides, and we're going to do some bicep curls here for 10. And last one here. Woo! I don't know about y'all, but that one burns. Getting the gains today. All right, that's round 1 of this circuit done. And we'll give ourselves about 10 more seconds before we head back in for round 2. They recently started cutting the field down behind me, so I think they might be pulling tractors in to finish that job. So if you hear any kind of really loud roaring or groaning, that's probably the tractors. Oh well. All right, let's get back into position, focus in for our last round of robot rows to prisoner press. So arms coming out in front of us, row back, stand up, press to the sky, relax, row back, press. 410, here we go. Again, if it's too much to do with the band, I got a really strong band today, so I'm actually going to ditch it for this one. We're going to just press out, in, up, parallel here. Give me 2 more here. And last one. Awesome job, y'all. All right, grab your band again. If you ditched it like me, grab it. If you didn't, then just hold on to it. And we're going to stick our hands inside like we're pulling a chip bag open for our back squeezes here. All right, in 3, 2, 1, here we go. Again, from the back, really squeezing those shoulder blades on the way back against the band. For 2 more here we go. And relax. Awesome job, you guys. Only 1 more exercise and then we get into our nice cool down. All right, find the band around your wrists again for our bicep curls. Four, 3, 2, last one here, 1. Woo! Burning. All right, great job, you guys. That is all we have for the workout today. Let's find our mat for a nice cool down stretch routine here. So first thing I want you guys to do is a deep squat hold, just really opening up those hips, getting our quads nice and loosened up, just allowing ourselves to relax in this position here. So for me, I like my feet to be a little bit wider than hip distance. I'm gonna squat down to where my feet can touch the floor. I like to press kind of against my knees. I like to do some rotations here. Just kind of holding here for a little bit. Let those knees relax, let the feet relax. If this position is really difficult for you, you can skip it. For 3, 2, 1. Let's go ahead and come out of that. Stretch the hamstrings here for a second. Send the hips towards the sky, folding at the waist. Allow your hands and your head to hang heavy. Get a nice relaxation through the upper spine here. Come up slowly and then find a half kneeling position on the ground. So from here, we're going to do some rotation work to really open up our T-spine, get some mobility in there. So hands are going to come behind the head. I'm going to rotate over this front knee, dip down, stretch out that glute, come back up, center, over, away, stretch the hip, dip down, elbow to knee, come back up. We're just going to do 5 of these, okay? When you return to center, I'm going to go ahead and switch legs. Same thing here. I feel like I'm in a hole, but we're good. Rotate over, stretch the hip, dip down, come back up, rotate away, elbow to knee, come back here. Last one. Stretch that glute there. Open up the hip here and get that side stretch going. Awesome job, everybody. All right, from here, we're going to find our stomach and we're going to do some scorpions. I'm sure in other classes or in past exercise experience, you've done this on your back, but this is more of a hip opener than a lower back opener. So we're going to allow the hands to come out wide outside of our body in a T shape. I'm going to take my right leg first, raise it up off the floor, rotate back into this hip, and then return. So now for left, going back here to touch the ground, open up that hip, and then going back this way. We're just gonna go for 5 total rounds on each side. Ooh, a little locked up on that side today. We'll do one more round here. Let's touch, open up that hip. And last one here. Awesome job, y'all. So from here, we're going to send our hips back into a child's pose. So walk kind of back up onto your mat a little bit. You can have your knees wide or narrow, whatever feels the most comfortable for you and for your range of motion. But we're gonna drop the head between the shoulders. For 10-second holds here. And then from here, come on out of that. Ooh. And then we're gonna drop the hips towards the mat. Head looks up to the ceiling for a nice cobra pose here. And relax. So from here, what we're gonna do is another T-spine opener, but we're gonna find our side. Arms are gonna extend out in front of us. Knees are gonna be bent to supply a little bit of stability for us here. Arms are gonna come out in front of us, and we're gonna treat our arms like they're bookends, and we're gonna open the book. And our head is gonna go along with the top shoulder here, and we're going to watch our thumbs or our hands as we open up all the way to the other side and come back. This is an easy way to get a nice spinal twist in. Open up the shoulders a little bit. And do one more here. And then switch sides. So again, arms are coming out in front of us here. Legs are bent to provide stability. Open up, head follows the hand. Keeping those knees glued to the ground and glued together as we move through this here. And we have one more here. Hang out for 1 second. And then relax. All right, let's find our backs. From here, we're just gonna do some rocking side to side. So legs are gonna come up to 90 degrees. Just gonna rock side to side. Get some myofascial release here on those hips while also getting a little bit of rotation going. And last one here. And relax. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed. Uh, enjoy your weekend. Hope you guys have something exciting planned. I will see you guys next Tuesday for a midday movement break. So enjoy your weekend, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye.